Good morning, listeners. Good morning. Good morning. You are tuned in live. This is your host, Selena Combs, with In Her Words Radio. And today I want to talk to you guys about building your brand. Building your brand. That's what we're going to talk about today. So, a lot of you are venturing out into the world of entrepreneurship, and I applaud you wholeheartedly. Um, you're probably saying to yourself, I have a great brand. I have a great vision. Now, how do I reach the people? How do I reach the masses to let them know what it is that I'm doing? To let them know how they can use my product or use my service to the benefit of them. So, we're going to start with the beginning of your product or your service that you're offering consumers. So you have an idea. You've thought it out. You've planned it. You've put together your business plan. You have it all mapped out. So now, what do you do with this? How do you reach the masses and make this a valuable product or service to the consumers? I'm going to tell you what it's not going to do. Facebook, where you are under the impression you have all of your family and your friends, and you're like, oh, well, these are all the people that I know. Well, I am here to tell you firsthand from experience, those will not be your consumers. Your 5,000 family and friends that you have on social media is not going to be your biggest consumers. Do not hope to build your brand off of likes and hearts and laughing emojis. They're not going to build your brand. You're going to put you out there. You're going to be seen, but that's not going to build your brand. So are you out here looking to build your business for likes, or are you out here looking to build your business for money? That's what we're going to talk about today. So now you say, well, she's telling me don't go marketing to my family and friends. That's not what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you is that your family and friends, you're going to work so hard to get them to believe in your product or services that it's almost going to find, you're almost going to find yourself tired from doing so. You're going to have to build your brand. You're going to have to let them see what it is that you're offering, what you're doing, and that's going to be, it's going to have to speak for itself when it comes to dealing with the people that you know. So, okay, Selena, you say, don't tell my family and friends. So what am I going to do? I got a product. I have a service. How do I reach the people? Your biggest your biggest brand builder is going to be your marketing. It's going to take some investing. So marketing is going to be your biggest brand builder. You need to research your target audience and your competitors. You need to have a thorough understanding of who you are trying to reach, what your competitors are doing or offering the same target audience that you are in search for. And then you need to be able to start that first little block, and you need to say, well, I can do this better, or I can offer you this instead. If your competitor is offering a 10 or 20% discount, step out there, go on the ledge, bring a friend to get 50% off your service. Now, in your mind, you're thinking like, well, gosh, I'm going to lose 50% of doing this service or of this product. But guess what? You just made another sale. So you're not really losing. Invest, market yourself, find out what your competitors are doing. Find out what your target audience is seeking, and let that be the first block that's going to build your brand. Secondly, you have to pick your focus. You'll have plenty of ideas. Trust me. You're ready. Like I said, you've thought this out. You've planned it. You know, you're ready to go live. You're ready to go on social media. You're ready to go on the radio, and and you're ready to go, take this extra step, but just one thing at a time. Pick your focus. Pick your focus, dwell on that, build on that, and allow that to manifest before you step into the next area of focus. So if you're building your website, focus solely on building your website. Once you're complete with your website, then move on to your logo. Once you have your logo complete, then move on to your building your email campaigns. So just like I said, just taking one area of focus at a time and building upon that. Block 2. Choose your business name. When you're choosing your business name, put some thought into it. Understanding, again, the target audience that you're reaching. Are you seeking one specific ethnic group? Are you maybe targeting elderly people who may need this specific product? Whoever you're targeting and whoever you figure is going to be your customer base, make your business name stick out to that target audience. Focus on your business name. Choose your business name. Search, get on Google. Make sure that name is available. Go onto your local Secretary of State. Make sure that name isn't registered. Do some research before you just say, oh, choose your name and I got this name, because it might exist already. So choose your business name. After you've chosen your business name, write your slogan. Your slogan is going to be what separates you from the others. Think about it. Put some thought into it. Some of us, even maybe you need to reach out and get some help with this. Find a writer. Find an artist, maybe a musician, someone who's kind of crafty with words or creative writing that can help you come up with a mind-blowing slogan. So that's going to be something that you have to put a little thought into. But write your slogan. Building block number 3. What gives you an appearance or a leverage over other competitors that's doing the same thing or offering the same service? What is it that's going to stand out in your slogan that's going to make the people say, oh yeah, I don't remember this? Is it going to be a catchy tune? Is it going to be a special offer? Whatever it's going to take that you can incorporate into your slogan to stand out, that's what you're going to do. Building block number 4, design your logo. Put thought into your logo. Research your logo. Make sure your logo is available. Again, you have to make sure that logo is not copywritten or trademarked. So that's also some work you have to put into before you just say, oh yeah, I'm going to do this. You have to research that and make sure that it is available, because liked minds do share some great ideas. So you may think that, oh, that this is a new concept and you thought of it, but you need to make sure that it's not already out there and that it is available to you. Building block number 5, you need to choose the look for your brand. Get creative, stand out in your logo, in your slogan, in your business name. All of those need to be uniformed into the look that you're giving your product or that you're giving your service. So make sure that you put a lot of energy into creating your look, the color scheme, the fonts, the wording, the website, everything needs to correspond with each other. So you make sure that those things are actually unified so that you have a more professional appearance, and so people can actually take your brand or your product serious and feel that it's valuable to them. Finally, now that you've put it all together, all right, Selena, great tips. I have my logo. I already have my website already. So now that you're ready, what do? You have to market, and you're going to have to invest a little bit of money. You're going to have to invest some time. It really doesn't cost you a lot to market. So don't get sucked into this. Oh, well, you need this $20,000 marketing budget, or you don't. If you believe wholeheartedly in what you're offering or what you're doing, again, I say grab that business bullhorn by the handle and you stand on the mountaintops and you scream it aloud. You promote that business. You promote that service. There's some traditional routes you can take. You can advertise in your local newspaper. You can still do that for free. If you're in the beauty industry, get out there, get in your car, go network with some salon owners, network with some beauty supply owners. And that's my field. So that's where I just kind of touched on that the most. But whatever your product is, whatever your service, get out there, talk with other entrepreneurs that are doing what you're doing. A lot of us, we don't like to share. We don't like to share tips in it. I don't want to tell you how I did this. I'm not going to tell you how I got here. So those are the people that you definitely need to stay away from. But when I do tell you, there are plenty of entrepreneurs that are doing what you're doing that will wholeheartedly and openly share tips, share advice, share experiences, share things that you should and should not do. So you definitely need to get out there, network with those people. If you're the more introverted person, just still get out there, get on your Eventbrite. If whatever your field is, if whatever you're marketing or whatever you're selling, get on Eventbrite, put that into your local area, do a search, find things that are going to be aligned in what you're trying to do. You can find plenty of free events on Eventbrite, I kid you not. So get on there. You can find things that's going to give you information. Get out there just to even see what your competitor is doing, is offering, so that you can get back to your drawing board and say, you know what, let me redo this blueprint because, oh, this was done like this. I need to do this like this and make it better. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that I gave you some great tips on building your brand today. Please feel free to make this podcast as interactive as you guys would like for it to be. I encourage you to share your tips. If you have a skill set, please definitely share that. If you are an entrepreneur and you're new into the business world of your experience, share some resources, share some tips, share some ideas, whatever it could be. If you're also willing to do a mentoree program, please email me at SelenaIamHer@gmail.com. I would love to pair you guys up with some like-minded business people that are doing what you're doing. Also, I want to say thank you for tuning in. This is our second live podcast, and so I'm very excited about that. And again, I just want to make this podcast be as interactive, as motivating, as innovating as it could possibly be to each and everyone that chooses to listen. Again, this is your host, Selena Combs with In Her Words Radio. My Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Google, everything is out there, guys. Please share, like, and listen. I cannot stress that enough. Definitely hit the follow button when you do listen. Stay tuned in. There'll be plenty of more exciting tips and advice coming in the near future. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. And until next time, this is Selena Combs signing off with In Her Words Radio. Be blessed and have a great day.